Hey everyone, Yuri back with you another episode of Ask Yuri, and today we're talking about how to break through your plateaus, and specifically we're going to talk about how to get through a weight loss plateau. Have you ever been in the situation where you've wanted to lose weight, and let's say your goal has been to lose 30 pounds, and you've lost 25 pounds, but those last 5 pounds are just so tough, it's very, very challenging for you to get over those 5 pounds. Has it happened to you? If so, well, this video is going to help you out. This is something that I've run into hundreds of times with personal clients of mine and obviously clients using our programs. Before I get to the question, let me tell you why this happens. If let's say you're relatively out of shape, you're just starting to work out and you want to lose 30 pounds, right? There's what's known as the law of diminishing returns. So initially you do a little bit of work and you're going to see some really good results, because let's say your body is not used to working out. All of a sudden you're starting to work out, it's going to metabolize a lot of the excess stores of fat and calories. However, as you get fitter, what happens is that you need to work a little bit harder, quite a bit harder, to get a little bit more improvement, right? So as you get fitter and fitter and fitter, you need to do that much more work and be that much more diligent and pay that much more attention to the little details to get small results. It's like an Olympic sprinter, right? Think of an Olympic 100-meter sprinter. Think of how much work they need to do to improve their time, to be 1/100th of a second faster, right? Because again, the human body's going to hit a limit. It's not going to go from like sprinting 10. It's not going to sprint 100 meters in 10 seconds to next year doing it in 5 seconds. There's a limit, right? There's a potential that right now humans can't get beyond for that event. The same thing happens with your body. You're going to get to a point where it's going to start to level off, and you need to start really paying attention to the small details. So let's get to the question here. Okay, hey Yuri, I was wondering if you had any tips on how to get over a weight loss plateau. I've lost 22 pounds in the last month, which is pretty amazing, and all of a sudden I haven't lost a single pound in like a week and a half. What should I do to get over this plateau? Okay, so the first thing is, again, if you're just starting to exercise, realize that the weight loss is not the goal. It's body composition transformation that we're after, because you might lose 20 pounds and then things might start to level off. So first of all, you have to consider that, is there a change in body composition? Are you building more muscle and losing more fat? Remember, muscle is more dense than fat. It weighs more than fat for the amount of space that it takes up. So even if you've lost a lot of weight and then it starts to taper off, it could just be that you're just building a bit more muscle, even though your body fat percentage is going down, okay? So you might have the same weight, but actually be leaner. So try to get your body fat tested. Now, in order to get over a plateau, I'm gonna give you a couple suggestions. So let's first look at the diets. One of the greatest and easiest ways to get over a plateau is to cycle your calories. For instance, let's say you have I'm going to just break it down very simply. You have a 3-day cycle. One day, you have a lot of calories. The next day, you have very few calories. And the third day, you have kind of a mediocre number of calories. Now, with some of the programs that I've put together, I've got a little bit more detailed in this. But generally, the idea is that if you eat the exact same number of calories every single day, right? And I don't suggest counting calories, but let's say you roughly have 2,500 calories every single day. Your body is going to it's going to recognize what's going on. It's going to understand that, hey, this is what's going on. I'm just going to stagnate. However, if you can kind of keep it on its toes, shock up your metabolism a bit, play with your leptin levels, which is a hormone that's necessary for burning fat. What you can do is have higher caloric intake days and then lower caloric intake days. You can even throw a fast day in where you have nothing but water for a whole day, and then throw back in, a higher calorie day afterwards. If you jointly kind of do that with working out, and you're going to see some amazing results. And the reason for that is because it's like working out with new exciting things, right? You're challenging your body in new exciting ways. You're keeping it on its toes. When you cycle your calories, you're keeping your metabolism on its toes. It never knows what to do. It doesn't know what to expect, and it really kind of plays with your hormone levels in a natural way as to maximize your fat loss. From an exercise perspective, you want to be changing things up all the time. I rarely ever do the same workout twice. Maybe it's just because I get bored of doing the same thing over and over again. So traditionally when I put together programs, there's a lot of variety in them. And that's a good thing because you want to offer your muscles new angles, new ranges of motion, new challenges in terms of intensity and duration and frequency and time under tension. When you're adding all these variables on a weekly basis, right, you're going to really trick your body into having to adapt and having to change and having to think of new ways to get stronger, to adapt to the new challenge. So if you've been doing the same workouts over and over and over again, I guarantee it's only a matter of time before you hit a plateau. Okay, so whether your goal is to build muscle or lose weight, the same thing applies. You need to increase the challenge, increase the variety, change things up, keep your muscles confused, and that is the key to getting over plateaus. The next thing you can do is also look at taking a little bit of recovery time. Sometimes people are simply overtrained. Sometimes one of the best things you can do is take a week off training altogether. Right? You're going to come back maybe fresher, more energized, and your body might be able to respond a little bit more resiliently. So those are some things to think about if you've hit a plateau. So take those to heart, take action on them today. Again, if you need work, if you need help with your workouts, again, if you're just starting out, for beginners only, guys, for beginners only, check out my FitterU program. The website is right here. It's myfitteru.com. It's a great 12-week program. I've pretty much done everything for you. I'm on your headphones. You just press play, and I guide you step by step through your workout. Best workouts ever, and again, I teach you and I show you how to get over these plateaus throughout our journey together. So it's a great program. Check it out. You'll love it, I guarantee. And until then, thanks for the question. I'll see you in the next video.